Let's put text in shapes other than text boxes. So let's go right into Illustrator. There's a couple of ways that I can think of doing this. A basic example is we just create any shape. And in this case, I'm just going to create 3 rectangles. And for each one, I'm going to apply a stroke just so that I can see the shape. And so I'm going to duplicate this and duplicate this again. And then I've got some text over here that I've copied or created. Let's see, is that enough text? I think it is. Let's copy this. Get it out of the way. And it's very simple. I go into my text box and I've got all these tools in here. If you can't see all of these tools, there's 3 little dots down here at the bottom of the toolbar, and you can click that, and any tools that you don't see in your toolbar, you can just drag them over into the text box and they'll show up. Just a word to the wise. The one that we're interested in is this area type tool right here. And sometimes I like to expand this and bring it out so that I can see all the tools and use them again and again and again. So with the area type tool, I hover over one of my paths and you can see it saying path, path, path. If I click, then I see my cursor. And then if I paste, there goes my text. The next thing to do is I'm going to take that tool again, and click one time, but I'm going to select the black arrow tool, just like we did in the previous video. When I click the black arrow tool, I see this little thingy. I can click that and come down here and click that. We get our text flow. I'm going to go back to my text tool and click again. And then I get my black arrow tool. I see my little white box. Click and click. And just like with our rectangle text boxes, we can see there's still more text that's not showing up, but I can click on any of these boxes and actually resize the boxes. The text is flowing, and I can make these things bigger or smaller depending on the text that I have. Looks like we have a lot of text, huh? Ooh, there you go. The little arrow has gone away, and there you go. Flowing, and this could be any shape. This could be a star, a polygon, rounded, rectangle, whatever. Or you could draw your own shape. Now, to get this done with text is a little different. I'm going to delete that. Go to my text tool, go to the character panel, and get a really nice big thick font like Impact. Oops, didn't like that spelling, P-A-C-T. There we go. Impact. And I'm going to just click in here and make a G. Go to the black arrow tool, hold Shift key down to maintain my aspect ratio, and make this G wider. Okay, so the G is, I don't even know what kind of object that is in Illustrator, but it's not a shape. So of course, all we have to do is go Type, Create Outlines, and now it is no longer text, it is a vector, just like a circle, a square, or a star. And I am going to ungroup it. Even though we created outlines, it's still grouped whatever kind of object it is. So I'm going to ungroup that. And let's go Object, it's ungrouped. Okie dokie. Then I'm going to swap Fill with Stroke. Select my tool up here and hover over the path, give it a click. Okay, got a little problem here. Compound path, release. It's a compound path. You can see it in the layers panel. So I need to release that compound path. And now you can see in the layers panel, it is just a path. I can go back to the text tool, click on my path. I can see my cursor and edit, paste. And there is my text. And you can see the little plus sign. I've got more text in there than, so you know the drill. We've done it a couple of times before. Let me move this over here. There's another way that we can put text into objects, and it's kind of different. It seems like it's only good for like one word at a time. So if I were going to make maybe a baseball bat, and to do that I might use the pen tool to make the baseball bat, just so I'm kind of in control of what's going on here. There's the tip, the bottom, got this. I want to make this kind of round. And let's see all of our pen tools by bringing them out, and grab my Bezier or my direct selection tool and bevel this a tad, bevel this a tad. Oh, get the white arrow tool, and let's bevel that. Now I'm going to put some text in here, so I want to make sure this has room to show the text. Maybe it looks more like a spaceship than a bat. And let's swap stroke with fill. So the next thing I do is I just get the regular old text tool, and I think instead of a bat, I'm going to call this space ship. Okay? And then I just drag spaceship up here. I make a marqueed selection. I select both objects. Both objects. I believe that this path may have to go above the spaceship. So I'm going to drag that up there. Both objects are selected. Then I go Object, Envelope Distort, Make with Top Object. There you go. It's ugly. So you have to play around with the right shape and get the right words. Once you get the right shape and the right words, You can do magical things with this. I might have to get yeah, as I play around with my anchor points, I can add anchor points, take anchor points away, but just another way to put text into any object.